I have experienced a little bit of loneliness in my industry, in my Latin and ballroom industry, and that's a little bit more with some bullying that's been gone on for many years. And yeah, I felt in a place where it's a little bit, it's just, I surround myself and put walls up to avoid some of that, you know.
In what way?
Well, we're a male-dominated industry in our industry, and just some of the...
Aren't we everywhere?
Really? Yes. And from some of the men at the very top, you know, it's been really quite suppressing, and I felt it, and, you know, to the point where people hold up a video in their lectures and say, we never want to look like this woman, don't talk to that woman, we won't have that, or even stopping me from judging a small competition here or there, or, you know, just generally, I look at myself sometimes now at 57 and wonder how I'm still standing in an industry where there is a tremendous amount of jealousy and can have that loneliness, but, you know, I'm still here, so...
Well, you'd say you're not confident. Would you say you're confident or you're not?
I think I'm strong character. I think, you know, being raised by my amazing...
seems quite strong, don't you think? You seem quite confident.
Maybe that's half the problem with the men in my industry.
Do you think it's still
maybe
like
that's
that
half
now?
the problem.
If you were coming in at the start of ballroom now, a young girl.
I think when you come into the industry, obviously your parents and everything are with you, but, you know, my advice to everybody is always watching out for the bullies and always watching out for what's going on and where they are and everything like that. But it's been a big part for me in my industry.
If you experienced it as a female dancer in your industry, and obviously you're incredibly well respected now, and you've moved your way sort of through the different positions that there are in the dancing industry. You're now a judge and what have you. Did your son experience the same thing as a male in the industry?
No, because I was always there with him, you know, 24/7. I'd go to all the competitions. In Great Britain, for example, on a Sunday, you have competitions every weekend, so I was able to go with him every weekend.
But when he was older, and obviously you weren't sort of there, is this something that, you know, you talk about communication, is this something that you ever talk about together? Does he ever...
We do. We communicate a lot about bullying and different issues, and, you know, my son even wrote a beautiful song for me, Head High it was called, because he realised how much I was bullied in the industry, to the point where he's actually stood up for me on times when I've said, I can handle this, and he thinks, OK, and then he steps in for me. So, yes, and he's quite... get on that phone and let you...
Shirley Ballas, you need to write an autobiography.
You do! It's so much!
I think you need to be a loose woman.
One other small note. At the end of the day, my son pushed me a little bit towards this job of Strictly because of what was going on in my own industry. So I thank all those people in my industry, because I wouldn't be sat here with you.
It's the best revenge. It's the best.